Hello and welcome to English with Jimmy. And today we'll go through English newspapers front pages. Okay, we'll start with the Times. The first headline is "Why Men and Women Should Exercise Differently." That exercise differs between men and women. Okay, something suitable for women and something suitable for men. At the front page, as you can see here, the face of the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, and we can see he doesn't look very pleased after and the caption here, okay, a wounded victor. So he survived the vote of no confidence, and but it's not a good majority actually. What he got, so he's not happy. He feels that 148, as you can see here, members of parliament wants him to go, and that means that he's going to won't be able to take the decisions that he would like to take. Okay, here we can see. Johnson claims decisive win, but result is worse than expected. Okay, opposed by same proportion of MP members of parliament. Okay, as Mrs. Thatcher in 1990. The Financial Times. We have a summary here of by the BBC on what is quoted on the front page. The Financial Times says the vote exposed the scale of the division and animosity in the Conservative Party, and that the revolt was far more serious than Downing Street had expected. It quotes one minister as saying, "Anyone who thinks this will draw a line in the sand is wrong. All the people who were unhappy with Boris will still be unhappy," which means the members who voted, the 148, still don't support him, and that's no good news for the Conservative Party or for the Prime Minister future. Metro, a newspaper front page, says the party is over, Boris. The party is over, which means the good time, okay, like the honeymoon. Or so the prime minister must take things seriously now because he could lose his job. Okay, the party is over. Here, the headline here is, I think it would be good for you. Fears he is left a lame duck premier like predecessor May ahead of crucial by-elections. Okay, let's explain that. Fears the Conservative Party or the people who support the Conservative Party are afraid that the Prime Minister is a lame duck. Lame duck means he can't make a decision, can't take, if he takes any decisions, he must get the approval of the 148 who opposed him, wanted him to leave, which means that he can't make any decision. He's a lame duck, okay? So remember the expression, when someone can't make a decision, he's a lame duck. Premier is a way to describe the prime minister, okay? Like predecessor. Predecessor means the prime minister before him, Theresa May, okay? So if you want to describe someone who was in a position before someone else, we call his predecessor, okay? Ahead of crucial means important, crucial or vital. By-election, you have a referendum, which is you say yes or no. Election, you can choose between many candidates. And by-election is something that happens during the period of the parliament. If someone dies or resigns for any reason, you're going to have a by-election to fill his seat, okay? Here, another headline here. He survives confidence ballot. Ballot is when you go and vote and put a piece of paper in a box to tell your opinion, okay? A ballot. But blow as it is a blow actually in this ballot because 41% say it's time for him to go. Time to go means time to resign. Okay, time to go. Could also mean time to leave. Okay, like it's late, it's time to go. I got to go. Okay, so time to go can be means you resign your job, or time to go means you've got to leave. The Mirror have a lovely headline here: Kate and Wales. Okay, we loved Jubilee, especially Louis or Louise. Okay, so the Duchess of Cambridge and the Duke of Cambridge, Kate Middleton and Prince William. Okay, they saying that they loved the Jubilee, of course, for Her Majesty's Platinum Jubilee, for being on the throne for 70 years. And especially Louis is the baby of the family. We know that they have three children: Prince George and Princess Charlotte of Cambridge, and Prince George of Cambridge, and then Prince Louis of Cambridge as well. God bless them, bless all the families, the lovely people. And as you can see, the way it's written, okay, Kate and then and Will. So they put the name of the Duchess first as a lady, okay, and then Prince William after Kate and Will. That's a nice way of writing it. They're using the normal red and white and the yellow colors with bold capital letters, okay. Prime Minister confidence vote disaster. That's about Boris Johnson. We can see a photo. He's showing him really deep in thought, and he feels like, okay, he's not happy. And clock is ticking, which means that for his time to leave, or okay, like we all know that the Mirror is a Labour Party supporter, and the editorial policy for it is to do this. So hence, it's attacking the Conservative Party mercilessly, without mercy, and they're really harsh on the Prime Minister. Johnson suffers brutal attack by 148 of his own members of parliament, okay, MPs, members of parliament, and is warned that he will be out in a year. So there's a possibility, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's what the Mirror, and we can see there's a political influence here, because the Labour Party obviously wants to be in power, and they want to get rid of Boris Johnson, our Prime Minister. Okay. The Guardian, okay, used the same expression, a lame duck leader, okay, and the Tory party that has lost the plot. Lost the plot means they don't know where they're going. They confused. They have no decisive direction to go for. So they're describing that the Tory party has no clear policy, and they're describing the prime minister as a lame duck, which means he can't make a decision. He's crippled. He's like 140 members, 48 members of parliament of his own party are against him and want him to go. The headline: Prime Minister clinging to power. To cling to something means he's holding it very strongly, too tight to himself, close to himself. Okay, clinging to it. Okay, like he's trying not to let go. Okay, clinging to power. After vote humiliation. To be humiliated means to feel like people laughed at you, and you feel like there is a lot of you feel like insulted and humiliated and humbled, and like you're not your dignity is or your authority is undermined. Okay, that's the word. The same photo here, we can see a look at the look on his face, just says it all. Okay, says it all. We see a prime minister who is deep in thought and obviously not happy because of the result of the ballot on his leadership. Uh, I always like to read the summary by the BBC about the front page of each newspaper. Here, the BBC is saying the vote delivered the worst verdict on a sitting prime minister by their own party in recent times, says the Guardian. Okay, the paper says Mr. Johnson has in effect lost his majority support in Parliament, and that there is a risk that his government may now be paralyzed, exactly like a lame duck, the same expression, paralyzed. You see, the old using like on a limb, okay, the different words, a lame duck, paralyzed, that he can't make a decision because his party is split over his leadership. The I newspaper uh, have the front page. As you can see, we have the ballot here: 211 supporting him, for, and against him 148. That's really a split party. Okay, that party is not united. And wounded Johnson in peril. Peril means in difficult situation. Okay, in hard time. Peril. The Star have here a front page that says FIBA Prime Minister survives to lie another day. Okay, we have a famous phrase: he survived to live, he will live another day, or live to fight another day. Okay, when you escape from a very difficult situation, but they use here to lie another day. Fiba means a liar. Okay, Fiba means a liar. This is how we pronounce. We don't say fibber, we say Fiba, like almost like an A. Okay, Prime Minister survives to lie another day. So describing the Prime Minister as being a liar. And carry on Pinocchio. Okay, we see the front page. Carry on Pinocchio. We see the Prime Minister here with a long nose because he's lying. He lied about its party gate, as you said. He lied because there was a lockdown for the whole country during Corona while he was partying at 10 Downing Street. So they accusing him and his minister of being liars and liars. Liar never admitted what they did until the police started an investigation. There was a report, and the cameras showed him partying with some lots of staff at 10 Downing Street. So carry on. Why carry on? Pinocchio means continue doing what you're doing. Carry on lying. And we all know that there's in the British culture we have a series of films called Carry On Nurse, Carry On Camping, Carry On Up the Khyber, Carry On, Carry On, Carry On. Lots of Carry On is a very funny and comedy, and people like to watch them. Okay, that's why it's a funny front page by the Star, which is a tabloid newspaper. Tabloid, interested in trivial matters and scandals and so on and so on. Okay. Um, James Love Isle Triangle. Isle from Ireland, okay, and love triangle means a relationship which involves three people. Love triangle. Well, you have, let's say, two men and a woman, or two women and a man, okay? Love triangle. Moving on to the Daily Telegraph, a hollow victory tears Tories apart. Tears, not tears, okay? Remember that? Depending on the sentence, certain words we call it homographs, okay? Like suit yourself or wear a suit for an interview. The same here. It's not tears, it's tears. Hollow victory means it's a victory, but with a taste of defeat. Okay, it's not a victory really. I mean, he survived. He's still a prime minister, but that is a hollow victory. Tears the Tory party. Tory party is like a nickname for the Conservative Party. Okay, the same word. The Sun, which is another tabloid newspapers, on the front page saying, here is the headline is saying here, do you live with stealth diabetes? Okay, so means you could be diabetic without knowing. Okay, stealth is like a ghost or something you can't see or you can't. Doctors didn't diagnose or something. And also they go to the story of Prime Minister survives just, which means he just survived the ballot. Okay, they all the front pages leading about the ballot on Boris Johnson. Here we have a lovely picture of Princess Lilibet. Okay, which her name as the daughter of Prince Harry, and okay, and his wife Meghan, um, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and they named her Lilibet because that was how our present Queen Elizabeth II, when she was a child, pronounced her name. So they used to say to her, "What's your name?" So instead of saying Elizabeth, so she was too young to be able to say it. She used to say Lilibet. Okay, so Lilibet is a nickname, and it became a name for the daughter. I think it's something a lovely picture. Okay, and also a lovely name. God bless them both, our Queen and Lilibet. Is the Daily Express front page still a staunch ally and a strong supporter of the Prime Minister Boris Johnson forever, as always. And here we go. Despite rebellion blow, Prime Minister hails renewed mandate to deliver for Britain. Okay, so they're supporting him 100%. Not one word of criticism, actually. Defiant and unbowed. So he is strong and defiant. He's standing, facing the vote. He is not shaken, okay, unbound. He's going to continue. Boris, okay, I will lead the party to victory. So he's promising to deliver victory at the coming general election, okay. The Daily Mail, another Tory newspaper, not happy at all with the 140 Tory who voted against the Prime Minister, and they're saying it's a self-destruct button that they hit. To hit a self-destruct is like to commit suicide. You're trying to kill yourself. So they're saying that they are making a big mistake by voting against the Prime Minister. Hit self-destruct button, okay? By opening door to smirking Stama. Stama is the leader of the Labour Party, and smirking is when you smirk, it's like to snigger. It's to laugh in a cynical way and disrespectfable smirking. Okay, so smirking or sniggering, Stama coalition of chaos. So Stama might like make a coalition with the Liberal Democrats and the Labour Party and the SNP, Scottish National Party. All of them, they're going to get together and form a coalition to rule England. And they're saying it's a coalition of chaos. Chaos means like it's a mess. They can't rule England like the Conservative Party. So we can see a clear political position here for the Daily Mail, and obviously a strong headline as well. And here we have a photo of Stama, and we have a photo of Boris, okay? Defiant, describing him that he's still, okay? And smug, okay? They obviously don't like the leader of the Labour Party at one little bit, okay? Not little bit, one little bit, okay? Little bit is a nickname for Elizabeth, but one little bit is that they don't like the Labour Party and his leader at all, what is supporting strongly Boris Johnson. Boris vows I'll bash on means he will continue and he will be tough and he will deliver for the country the things that he promised. And okay, bash on. Okay, having a bash means having a party. Okay, sometimes okay, you can call it a party, but bash on sometimes like when you give your son a bash, like a hit on the back. Okay, on the head. Sorry, just to like to behave. So he's going to continue working hard. Okay, cabinet rallies round as Prime Minister pledges focus on real issues. So his ministers are supporting him, Boris Johnson. Okay, and here is the result again for Boris: 211, and against him 148. Well, I think that's it, guys. At the front pages of all the newspapers, not all, most of the newspaper, English newspapers today, the Daily Mail and the Daily Express and the Sun and the Daily Telegraph and the Star and the Eye and the Guardian, the Mirror and Metro and the Financial Times, obviously, a very serious newspaper, and the Times. Okay, that's it for all of them. Okay, the summary of all of them. They're full of useful words. I hope that you and some expressions. I always recommend, and I say to my students, please read the English newspapers every day and try to learn more new words for yourself, understand our culture, the British culture, English culture, and the phrases and the words that you every day you will build a large number of words, okay, that will help you understand English culture and politics, and not only politics, in all the subjects. Because sometimes a headline could be about a love story or a wedding or a funeral, or so whatever is mentioned there that will be useful to your vocab, so you can understand what it is. Well, that's it, girls and guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll do it as often as I can because time is very limited, really. But that's just a quick review, and I hope you. I know I'm talking too fast because of the time on the video, but try and help, like read them yourself. And if you can't understand a word, search the internet to find the meaning and so on. Okay? I thank you. I thank you.